Most people think that simplifying your life means you will make your life boring by getting rid of most of your belongings, which is completely wrong. So today, I am going to expose this myth and reveal the only 6 things I quit to simplify my life, which made me more focused, less stressed, and gave me more clarity in my life. But that's not all. We're also going to discover what minimalism is, should you follow a minimalist lifestyle or not. Following what's trendy? I have no idea what's trendy anymore. I don't want to know. I don't need to know, except for seeing everyone wearing the same shoes when I go outside. I just wear what I like, and I'll only buy something if I feel that I could use that item, instead of trying to buy my way into a trend. Saves me time, saves me money, saves me energy. And the cherry on top is I've quit documenting every moment of my life. Don't get me wrong, I do still take photos, and I also take videos, but it's just not something that I feel compelled to do every time that I'm experiencing something beautiful or amazing. Whether it is taking a photo of a really beautiful dish at a restaurant or a moment with my family, I do think personally that when I feel like I need to pull out my phone all the time, it takes something away from the moment. Even though taking the phone out and snapping a photo or video takes only a few seconds, it takes me out of the present moment awareness that I feel most joy and gratitude in. So by just relieving this pressure that I used to place on myself to record every moment, I've definitely opened up a door to just more present moment awareness, more joy, and more gratitude in general for the moments as they happen. But if you really want to make your life simple rather than a wannabe minimalist, you must quit the next thing like I did. I quit my just-in-case items. As I am exploring minimalism, one of the first and foremost things that I was confronted with was how many things have remained in my possession just in case at some point I want to use. Where do something with them? The amount of time and storage that has gone to these items in my life that I have never reached for once is absurd. The next thing you can stop doing is focusing on what your life looks like from the outside instead of on what it feels like from the inside. And this also means to stop ignoring your feelings. I think most of us know that we want to live a life that we enjoy, that we're proud of, that fits well with our personality and our lifestyle and what we find important. But when you really think about it, it's not always easy to know if we want these things because of our inner selves or because of how having a life like that would look from the outside, so how it is perceived by others. It is pretty normal in our society to focus on creating a life that mostly just looks great from the outside, just kind of ticking all the boxes of the things that we should do and the success that we should focus on. We can't always know these things before trying it out, because what we think we like and enjoy is based on past experiences. So we've done certain things in the past, we've learned from them, we know, I don't like this, I do like that, but there are also probably lots of things that you haven't tried yet, so you don't really know how you feel about them. And when we get better at not ignoring our feelings and living in a way that feels good to you, then it becomes easier to identify these things. But even if you stop focusing on outside, it's not going to be enough if you don't reduce your need for more. Have you ever heard of the Diderot effect? It's the idea that if you buy one thing, you're more likely to buy other things. For example, you think that you need new pants, and then once you have the new pants, your shoes look old and shabby when you pair them with pants. So then you need new shoes. Then you need a new belt to go with your shoes. So reduce your idea that you always need to have something perfect, the perfect combination, or the perfect accessory, and you can reduce the time, money, and space that you're wasting on buying all of these extra things. But to give you the number one way to simplify your life, I have to reveal the final step that I did to simplify my life. I quit gossip because what I realized is that gossip filled all these empty spaces in my life. Whether it was like in a conversation, in a time of need, needing to put someone else down, but it just lowered my mood every single time. I mean, gossip is a very low vibration frequency, and I sound so hippie when I say that, but we run off of frequencies, our human bodies do. And gossip and negative speech are like way down, so it legitimately does make you feel bad. I needed to let go of that so badly. Now let's talk about minimalism. Everything we discussed till now includes minimalism, but if you really want a deeper understanding and want to know what minimalism is, let me explain in simple words. Minimalism is the intentional promotion of the things we most value by removing anything that distracts us from it. In this way, minimalism is about intentionality. We live in a world where we see 5,000 advertisements every single day, and every single advertisement calls for our attention and it calls for our affection. Minimalism is about rejecting those messages and taking back control of our own lives and being intentional with our time and our money and our energy. Minimalism is also countercultural. Our society praises excess and overconsumption at every turn. Minimalism is about rejecting that idea. It's about recognizing that excess actually carries with it a burden. And in this way, minimalism is also about passion and purpose. It's about rejecting this idea that I can find happiness and fulfillment in possessions. But there is still a problem left when you will try to live a simple and minimalist life. Your phone will attract you and force you to start scrolling. And when you are scrolling, you don't realize and end up spending on things which were not necessary. So you must learn to kill the root cause of problem, which is scrolling, and you can do that by watching this video on screen. See you there.